Hey, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? A little bit of a late start tonight, obviously, but that's what happens when the football game is going on. For future streams, for the near future, for the next 7-ish months, you don't really have to worry about me scheduling the stream around the football games, as the Dallas Cowboys failed, so there's no more watching the games with my dad until next season. I'm sure I'll probably watch the Super Bowl or something, but we can get back to the stream Reno focus from here on out for the next little while. How's it going, Penguin? How's it going, Blue Braid? Dak shoot himself in the foot? Yeah, he was bad today. There's no sugarcoating that one. He was bad today. He is the reason they lost. He single-handedly gave up 6 points. Probably even more. When we last left off in this video game, we got to Arboria, home of our good twin friends. And we're going to go up there and hand in all of the orbs that we found and see what's up. So let's go do that right away. Notably because we spent the very end of last stream finding everything else that we could and doing our forging and things like that. So, oh, hello. What's over here? What is an urn of saint ashes? What is this? Magical mending? Yeah, let's use that on Serena. Strength? Yeah, that goes to Jade. Jade can use more skills. Okay. So. Hey, Beffy, how was the rest of your stream? I ended up leaving for the, for the football game. But it was very fun seeing you stream today, and it was very fun watching the cars go vroom vroom and running over Enomi's. I hope you get time to stream more often. I have all 6 orbs in my possession.
Well, honored luminary, shall we proceed?
You tried for most of it, watch the last quarter? Yeah. They just couldn't get anything going in that last quarter. They had their opportunities. It was a very winnable game.
These pictures, they're incredible.
They tell a tale as old as Arboria itself. The tale of
the kicker missed another extra point. It was blocked, Penguin.
By mighty Yggdrasil.
But then the kicker came in and nailed 2 field goals.
From disaster.
So
Our friend here is not the first to
he
be
kind of
born.
redeemed himself.
No. The first was born long.
Yeah,
long
making
ago.
some progress, Eddie. Making some progress. I feel like we're a good chunk of the way through at this point. I think we're like 40 hours in. We finally collected all the orbs.
Who sought to steal the very source of life.
I don't think we're like at the end or anything, but I think we're at like, the phase change.
And so the world
Similar to, if we were playing Final Fantasy VI, I would say that we're about to go into the world of ruin. Where like, you're over the halfway point probably, and then that would be my guess.
Forth to do battle with the Dark One. But he did not go alone. A band of heroes
The Dark One.
accompanied him. Among them,
It was fine, almost finished the EX stages, but we ran out of practice for the day.
Serenica.
Didn't want to waste it. Oh, was there like a similar thing to like Resin and Genshin, where like you can only do so much, otherwise you have to like waste a consumable? So the last challenge mode, you'll be done with this part of the event? Nice! Did you enjoy it? Was it
The
like, was it fun?
incarnation of his
Maybe do some more
invention.
tomorrow because you want to do some of the other modes? Nice. Well, if you do, I will be here, or I will be there. Eyes emoji.
As
How was
for
football?
Morgan,
Well, I got good news and bad news about
I
football, Bamfi.
suspect that it is his
The good news is we don't have to worry about scheduling conflicts for the stream anytime soon.
to banish.
The bad news is it's because they lost. Yeah, the stream's wide open for the next like 8 to 9 months.
Our world depends upon it. Good luck.
Speaking of, there's going to be somewhat slight adjustments to stream schedule. I'll probably announce that sometime this week. I have to like finalize a couple things. The gist is I'll probably start earlier and go the same amount, like the same stopping point. So we'll probably be a couple extra hours every time we stream. But I might be doing it a day less. So it might be like 4 days of streaming, but longer streams when I do. Now, that's not locked in yet. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen. Yggdrasil. You took significantly longer to get here, Any? Yeah, I'm not sure that I'm correct on this. But I feel like this is like either the halfway point or right after it. Like, it might be one of those, it depends on what happens. I know a lot of times in JRPGs, like, the first half is pretty linear, and then, like, the second half is kind of like, hey, the whole world opens up, go do whatever you want to do, and whenever you're ready, go, like, beat Ganon. So it might be something like that. In which case, we might be more than halfway done, because, you know, I probably won't do a bunch of the side content. You had to drive very carefully to an auto supply store, your new pair of wipers. Ooh! Oh, that's no fun. Ba-ba. What is the, character builder situation looking like? 18 for Sylvando, huh? What are we looking at, Sylvando? Charm plus 40? Oh, we're looking for dual wielding, that's right. What about Serena? Do I care about recovering 2 MP after battle? That's so many skill points to get that, and it seems irrelevant. Protect a single party member from status ailment? Sure, let's get that. What's this do? Why would Serena need to dual wield? Am I really gonna be dual wielding wands? Like, does it like increase your magical mending or something? That's such a weird ability. Alright. I mean, I'm here for it, I'm just surprised. Oh, you do not think that I'm halfway? Ooh. Oh, I don't really use whips with her anymore. Yo, I'll take MP restoration. Ooh, Angel's Breath. Yeah. MP restoration is good, and you're looking for 2 more points. Okay. You've never used dual wield? I wonder if it like makes her magical mending better by holding two rods. The idea of just like my white mage having like dual wielding is really funny to me. Oh my god, hello. Hi, dragon friend. You don't think I'm halfway? Okay. Ever since you pointed it out to me, Bamfi, it's the Peach move. Yeah, I wasn't sure how that was working any, because, like, there's still so many things that are not filled up on my board. Whoopee! Event's pretty fun? Nice, so what other stuff do you have in the event, out of curiosity? Like, what else is there to do? Because I know you mentioned these are the EX levels that you're doing. There will be one more round of stages starting Friday, including a 400 enemy?
Not bad, eh?
400 enemies? That's so many enemies. Yeah, good luck. 400 sounds like a lot of enemies. Hey, a mini medal. Oh, alright, well let's see how bad this thing is. Woo! Ow. I do like the hustle dance. Oh!
Did I do all
That was nothing. That was nothing. I was thinking that was like gonna be a little bit of a boss or something. Let's avoid this friend. I don't need to like save already, do I? See what's this way first. Alright. Well, now we know to go all the way around. Oh, what's a magic circle? Oh, it's a shield. No, it's a throwing ring. Increases MP. It's only for Eric. Oh, it's a boomerang. I've been using the boomerangs. There's a mode called Annihilation, where every map is 400 enemies. It gives you X number of the Primo Gym equivalent every week. Most no big deal. Now you don't have to sit through every god. Trying to figure out the mode they added a month ago-ish. Deployment slots are very low, but you can deploy ops on top of existing ones. You get stacking buffs? Really? People hate it? I like how they keep coming out with new modes. Like, I know recently you said they came out with the, like, roguelike. You didn't use spears on anyone? Yeah, so like, that's how I feel about the boomerangs and the claws. Like, they give me claws. Hold on, let me see, who was it? Who is it that has claws? Yeah, Jade has claws, but like, I have an incredible spear on her. And then Rab has claws, but like, he's a magician. So like, when am I ever gonna use claws? Like, I've got the lightning spear times 3 on Jade. Maybe I'll find like a really good claw. Oh my god! Jade's dead. Jade's back. Alright. This is what they added this week. Trials for Navigator. Each map has multiple waves of former bosses. Ooh, that sounds fun. And then you also need to put time into the road. Like, yeah, it sounds like Arknight does a really good job of like creating a bunch of different types of things for you to play. So it's like super fun. And there's always like extra things, like different things to do so you don't get burned out. What I'm trying to say is Arknight seems like a good game and I really do need to finally sit down and play it. I keep saying I'm going to, and I even like got it on that PC version. Yeah, exactly. Like, claws doesn't boost the spells. It got ridiculous. Is it like overwhelming ridiculous? Because that's happened to me before in games where there's just like too many ways to play things, and it just kind of like, whoa, what was that move that dealt like damage 3 times? That was cool. I need to find a better weapon for Sylvando. Hey, I leveled up. Come on, Sylvando, level up! So I can let you dual wield. I guess if I'm gonna level up, I need to, you know, actually attack enemies instead of running through everything. Its last update.
Wonderful.
So it's not super time gated. That's good. Yeah, I always hate when it's like something fun but it's like time gated, and so I get kind of like stressed out about it. Genshin's really bad about that with some of the events. Like, they'll have these events that come out with like, you know, a whole bunch of stuff to do on like islands and stuff. And then I get like stressed out, like, oh, I gotta finish it all. I've only got like a month or whatever. Like, it's really good content. I just wish like it was like 14 side content where when they add it, it's usually just around and you can do it whenever you want, like Rathalos. Yeah, Sylvando to me, any so far, is the character that I feel is most disjointed. Because he's got like attacks, and he's got like healing, and he's got like buffs. But he feels kind of just like a hodgepodge of a bunch of different things. Whereas everyone else, I feel like, has a general like plan. Like, Serena is my white mage, and Rab is like, you know, my spellcaster for both sides, right? And then Veronica's like my black mage, and Eric is my rogue, and Jade is like my big damage dealer. Like physical damage. But I have not come around to figuring out what I'm supposed to be doing with Sylvando. Speaking of Genshin, your brother's a little stressed out about Lantern, right? Because locked behind Yellen's. Oh, I logged in last night to do the thing you had talked about after I finished stream, and it was locked behind Yellen's quest, but I can't unlock Yellen's quest, and I can't figure out what I need to do Yellen's quest. So I'm just kind of stuck. I think it kind of sucks that it's behind like specific character quests that you might not have unlocked yet. I don't really understand the purpose of that personally. I've done the chasm, but it's still locked. I finished everything with the chasm. Tactics. Pet powers. Oh, no. You're good. Use your pep skills! Or don't. What's that on her outfit? Oh, it's... She have like a dagger that she sheathed or something? I'm talking about Serena. Ooh, hello. Yeah, I finished the chasm. Yeah, I love Veronica's, like... I like a lot of Veronica's voice lines. I think the voice acting in this game has been, like, really fun. It seems like they're having a good time with it.
Wonderful.
And getting to, like, try different things. There it is! There's my buddy! Alright, Sylvando. Let's get you what we want. Dual-wielding Sylvando. Oh, that's Amore. Okay, and now I want to go to equipment. Sylvando. $72, $96, $114. $114 it is. Yes, look at Sylvando. Ready to lay the smackdown. Having events be in current areas or content was nice when you were caught up, but it's a bad choice overall. Oh yeah. I agree. Like when events happened in Inazuma, I would always see people being like, I want to do the event, but I'm only in Liyue. Yo, double shield? Hold on. Sylvando. Oh, you can't double shield. You can't equip a shield in your other hand. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I'm trying to remember which Final Fantasy it is, but there's one Final Fantasy where like the speedrun does involve you at some point equipping double shield on someone. And then basically like taunting a boss, and it just like beats up on that person, but they have like I wanna say it's an evasion shield. And you basically taunt and have like 2 evasion shields on, and like you almost never get hit. But I can't remember for the life of me which one it is. Inferior to Elden Ring? Oh, I watched a thing last night, or the night before. Loading Ready Run did their like Loading Ready Live thing, and that episode was kind of like a 2022 year in review quiz show where like they would ask questions about like goofy shit that happened during the year. Kind of like what's that thing called, like there's like a British show that's the Suppling Quiz Show, and it's kind of like a comedy thing, but like it's also fun. Like it's also like serious questions and stuff. And one of the questions was to pick a game that was released in 2022 that had the most overall views like in the categories for Twitch, like most watched, and what place it was in overall. And Elden Ring was the #1 game from 2022, and it was 15th overall of everything, which is pretty neat.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah. Wow, Sylvando gets 3 attacks. What a legend. Hey, Time, how's it going?
Easy.
There's a skill that lets you dual wield shields? Where is it? I must have it. Oh, I found a sapphire.
Score 1 for the good guys.
Not bad.
Doop 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 doop. Okay, so right's where I'm gonna want to go eventually, so we'll go left first. And as you can see, we're also leveling up through here too. You know what game you can dual shields in? Bravely Default? Oh gosh, yeah, Bravely Default was so good. For the second one, I haven't played the first one. No, let me rephrase. That is misleading. Bravely Default 2 was really good. I liked that. I did not play the second one. Or the first one. Let me clarify. I do not mean Bravely Second. I mean Bravely Default 2. Bravely Default and Bravely Second are also very good. Yeah, I've heard good things about them. I would still like to play Bravely Default, and I'm sure we'll find a way to do that at some point. I might give the pleading face to Bamfy at some point and be like, Bamfy, can you help me find that for my Nintendo 3DS? Oh, oops, I pressed the wrong button. Oh no, I canceled. I don't know how I do this. Every once in a while, I just like accidentally go back to the title screen while I'm mashing here. Bravely Second combat is decent, but the writing is miserable. Speaking of 2 and games with like fun combat systems, but the story being kind of poopy. Octopath Traveler 2 is apparently coming out in like a month, unless I'm mistaken. I don't think it's a day of purchase for me. I think it's going to be a buy on sale purchase for me. However, I'm very optimistic that perhaps they've learned a lot from Triangle Strategy and their first like Octopath. Because the first Octopath, I really liked the combat system. And I liked the characters individually, but like, I cared zero amount about the story, really, and I did not like how the story was just, you know, 4 individual mini-stories that really had nothing to do with each other.
Right.
I know eventually if you did like the super secret ultra super boss, like they merged and like made sense, but I did not do the ultra secret super boss. But yeah, so Octopath Traveler Part 2. I think it's coming out pretty soon. Yes! Oh my god, Penguin, yes! They're like, here's 8 names. You know literally nothing about them. Pick one. And whichever one you pick, you have to use the entire game until you beat it. And don't get me wrong,
Don't come
Hanette, which is who I chose, once you learned how to use her correctly, was really good. But it was hard to learn how to use her correctly from the beginning when you didn't really understand things. And there were so many times I was like, wow, I wish I had literally anyone else in this party, but I have to use Hinette. Like, imagine if you get to start with, you know, with the big sword dude. And you're just like, oh, okay, my big, you know, physical attacker is always with me. That makes sense. I know, right, Annie? Like, Bravely second and then Bravely 2. I understand it kind of makes sense. But it's very confusing if you don't know what's up.
Well,
It was almost like a Who's on First sketch when like chat was explaining to me Bravely Second and Bravely Default 2, and I'm like, wait, what? What do you mean? I'm over here mashing buttons as if I do anything. Need to, like, just big chill. Ooh. Ow. Platforming! My one weakness! Well, one of my weaknesses. I do like platforming. I'm just bad at it. Mushroom Town. Oh no, one of my many weaknesses! Right up there with looking up. Ow! Ow! Woo! 218.
oh, goody.
Oh, goody. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. Oh, I need to go up there. Oh, I see. I'm picking up what you're putting down, game. Do I remember Trudel? I do not.
Oh, this trudging up hills is...
No, I don't think I'm saving up anything specific for Serena. I'll have to go and look again. I usually just kind of like stockpile a bunch of points and then try and spend like enough to buy a couple things at once I have a better idea.
Yourself out, darling. We all want to be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for our big day. Come on, let's call it a night, huh?
So, we'll finally be going up to Yggdrasil tomorrow. I can't help feeling a little nervous. Serena, why don't you play that song? You know, the one you always used to play when we were children.
Oh, what does Doodle do? Yeah, I just got Eric's steel skill. I just got it. I should have probably gotten it a lot earlier. Aw, heart.
Yggdrasil looks so magical at night. It's strange to think that each of our lives is a leaf on one of those branches.
Yeah. And it's really like the old man said. There's some kind of heart in there that all life comes from.
Yes, when someone dies, their leaf withers and falls, and their soul returns to the heart. When someone is born, a new bud blooms on one of the branches.
I suppose it won't be long now until we finally face Mordegon. Do you think if we can beat him, my father will go back to how he once was? Oh. You play an instrument too, Veronica?
Huh? No. The High Priest gave it to me. He said it would help us. It belonged to our ancestor, Serenica. She left it behind in Arborea, apparently.
Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm pooped. What do you say we all get some beauty sleep?
Veronica? We were born at the same time, so our leaves bloomed at the same time, didn't they? Do you think they'll fall at the same time too?
Aww.
I don't know. You've always been a bit slow, to be honest. But I hope they do.
They did a really good job with the twins. Like, they're very distinct and different, but I really like their, the way they interact with each other. Let me go ahead and save. One of the new mons has a unique move called Doodle. It replaces the ability, and it's partnered with the ability of the target. Kind of niche, but if you go a bit deep and think of Pokemon with really bad abilities, Centicogla. Oh my goodness! So what's like the play with that, Blueberry? Like, how do you use it optimally? Like, what's living the dream with it? I know Centicogla has loafing around. So how, like, what would the plan be? You give Centicogla an ability that doesn't suck? Oh! Oh, see, I was trying to find out a way to, like, get them to have loafing around. And I was trying to figure out, like, how you basically handcuff them. I didn't think about just making Kogla have an enormous... Well, I don't know. So here's the thing, Penguin. Here's a question. And Time and Blue Braid, the competitive Pokemon people of the channel. There are Pokemon in, like, every team that it seems like their job is to come in, hit Tailwind, and then die. Like, and as long as they do that one thing, they're well worth the spot. How different is that than, like, having the Giraffe come in just to flip, you know, your Kogla into something that doesn't loaf? It's not worth the setup. Even though it's got, like, the massive BST, because isn't it, like, the highest BST, non-legendary or whatever? Or am I mistaken? Maybe that was just during, like, the Ironmon for Gen 1. Maybe that's not the case anymore. It's still only fine. So is it because, like, the other example, the bird that uses Tailwind, whichever your flavor of it is, it's worth the spot because it sets up, like, everyone. So, like, you're gonna have it for, like, the next 5 turns or whatever it is. Where, like, that spot's worth it, whereas, like, the giraffe only helps specifically Kogla, and Kogla's not gonna, like, sweep or nothing. Speaking of, remember, we have a Games with Chat stream where we're going to make our own Pokemon teams in Scarlet Violet and play against each other. Keep an eye out to the schedule because there's a very good chance that's happening next Saturday. I will lock that in advance to make sure everyone can make sure their teams are ready and stuff. But there's a very good chance that that's going to be next weekend. Oh, and Murkrow can actually, like, live a turn. Gotcha. And so is it the Murkrow was just, like, better than the Talonflame at this point, right? Like, it's the optimal one. There's, like, no reason to use Talonflame when you can use Murkrow instead. What's the phrase? Is the phrase strictly better in those situations? Oh, this is pretty. It is not strictly better, vast oversimplification. Talonflame has offensive presence and different... Gotcha, okay. So it's just a different flavor of, like, the same type of effect. But most of the time, Murky's probably better. Gotcha.
A bridge made of rainbows. It's beautiful.
God, the first thing that came to my mind was a terrible joke. And then I got mad at myself for thinking of making the joke, and I'm not going to make the joke. Instead, what I'll say is Rainbow Road is cool. No, the joke would have been extremely tongue-in-cheek sarcastic, but it actually made me angry, so... Talonflame is also very much more vulnerable to Fake Out, though. Because of Gale Wings nerf. Oh, what's that? You got a shiny Fuecoco? You go, Fuecoco! That's awesome! Congratulations! Yeah, I have not, like, been playing Pokemon too much over the past few weeks. I'm playing this game, like, on stream, obviously, and it's been really, really fun. Although I will say I did not realize it was this long when I put it on the thing. But, like, I'm having a good time anyway, so who cares? But so far, basically, chat absolutely crushed the bid wars for our event last month. For those of you that might not have been around for that, we had 2 bid wars going on last month where anytime someone would make a contribution to the stream, whether it be a sub, bit, donation, whatever, they could put it towards, you know, one of 4 games, and there were 2 different ones going on, so there were 8 games total. And the 2 winners at the end of the month were going to be the 2 games we played this month to start the year off, and they were Arkham City won, and that game was awesome. And then this one, the other one, and it is also awesome. Yoings is priority flying moves, but only at full HP. Oh, I see. And if you're using Brave Bird, well, that means you only get priority once, right? Is there any item that you can hold that's like if you would take damage due to your own move, you take no damage instead? Because it feels like that should be like an ability or an item or something where, you know, you can use Volt Tackle and take no damage.
So this is the heart of Yggdrasil.
Oh, I wonder if in the randomizer, if I have like
It's the
the
sort
thing
of
that makes it where you
life.
take no damage to electric
Exactly gonna be
attacks,
small.
grounded or whatever it is, and use Volt Tackle, do I take damage?
It's so
Oh, it is an ability called Rockhead. Ooh, okay.
scared, but I want
Yeah, see? Good job. Good job, Game Freak.
Ow! Well, that's not very
Oh,
nice.
so
No
you fake out,
shove.
which takes the first turn, deals a little bit of damage, and now they don't get priority. Gotcha.
Aye, and so it should. I doubt the World Tree would let any but the one who bears her mark near her holiest of holies. After all, only he can wield the weapon destined to dispel the darkness. The Sword of Light. Now, laddie, it's time to reach into the heart of Yggdrasil and claim your birthright. Only you can do it. Only you can save our world.
Spike had an Iron Man run with a Volt Tackle double-edged rapid dash with Rocket. Oh my god, that's so good. How far did it go? Give me this Master Sword. Oh! Hey, it's this guy!
Damn you, Jasper. How did you find us?
Yeah, this was the other night along with Hendrik or whatever.
Did you witless vermin not realize?
Ah, shit, we got Kefgood.
All along.
I love that part of Final Fantasy VI where, like, you realize that
What was
Kefka was just outsmarting you the whole time.
Now, Prince.
I love the eye color they went with for Jade.
Behavior hardly befits one of your station. Do you not see that you are utterly powerless to stop me?
Can't move.
Tremble before me. Tremble with gratitude. Your sacrifice shall pave the way for my ascent to glory. Come, Luminary, all of you, on your feet. The Tree of Life shall be your place of death. Your journey ends here.
Concentrate.
Okay. Tactics. Everyone follow orders
I'm ready for
from
anything.
lineup. Okay, what do I want to do here? So Vondo gives me AoE healing, which I think I want. Soretta gives me Serena just gives me white mage healing. Rab is really good though. Look at the MP that Rab has. It's so much. Sylvando can not do a lot of healing. Okay, let's start with Eric and go for the poison proc.
Oh dear.
No attack can get through.
Boulderbringer! Ha! Ha!
Slow you down. Raise the defense. Shiny Sprigatito! Sprigatito! Congratulations! Oh my god. Alright.
Give in to me.
Jasper's not affected. Let me steal from you then. Oh, Jasper doesn't have anything. Right, top up. Let's avoid.
Pathetic worm!
God! Oh, this is not going good. Okay, he still has that aura. Let's hustle dance. What does illusions do?
For the power of darkness.
Frick.
Witness my true power.
Oh! Oh, scripted loss. Okay, alright. Oh, did I miss the raid with, like, the Greninja?
What is it?
You literally can't win this? Oh, okay. Hey, congrats on the Sprigatito. What color is shiny Sprigatito?
Could he be? Surely not. Oh.
Starts on Friday? Neat.
So this is the heart of Yggdrasil. Whosoever controls it, controls the world. Or so they say.
Not one step further, Jasper.
Oh!
Now you see it with your own eyes, sire. He is no longer himself. The darkness has him entirely.
Who
in
is
its
this
form.
voice? I totally
How
recognize
long
it.
he has deceived us, I do not know, but deceive us he has. Jasper is a traitor to Heliodor and to the world. Confess, scoundrel! Just how cheaply did you sell your soul? On second thought, spare me your wretched excuses. In the name and presence of His Majesty, I pronounce you guilty. Prepare to face your punishment.
Well, that didn't work. Oh, shit.
You have served me well.
Oh!
Your Majesty, what is the meaning of this?
Who's this clown?
My dear Jasper, it seems you have snared us a luminary. Very impressive.
It is an honor to serve you, as always.
Lord Mordegon.
Oh, yeah, that guy. The one that the painting was serving.
So that was it. The king was... He was Mordegon all along.
Oh, tell me Hendrik joins the party.
Now, Luminary, you are in my power. And soon, your power will belong to me.
Oh, we lost our sigil. Oh, shit. Yeah, we got Kefka hard.
This is the power of the Luminary. The key that unlocks Yggdrasil's heart.
This cutscene's like fantastic, by the way. Oh no, he's got the Master Sword.
And this blade is the fabled Sword of Light. Not very fitting for the Lord of Shadows.
Oh my god. Oh, it's like Caius's sword.
Almighty
Sort of.
Yggdrasil, source of all life.
Hold on. After this cutscene, remind me to show you the Caius sword.
Yield your power to me.
Oh god, it's like full. It is Kefka. He's basically gonna become like a god or something with all this power. This game's so good. Oh my god. Chat, y'all picked a great one. I was like really confused when this one blew away all of the other ones in the bid war, like it wasn't even close to being Glows. And now I get it. Now I understand.
If Yggdrasil falls, the world will...
Oh, that can't be good. Return of Ganon. The World Tree Trophy earned. Okay, let me find the Caius sword for y'all. Gosh, I love Caius. FF13 Caius sword. Here's Caius's sword. Let me make sure I've got this. Yeah. Oh, whoops. This is Caius' sword for anyone that has not played Final Fantasy 13-2. Oh, that didn't work. No, that didn't work. Oh, it really doesn't like the... Okay, hold on. Copy image link, maybe? Boom! Yeah! So that's Caius' sword in 13-2, and it's awesome. Much like Caius's. Yeah, I'd like to save.
What's the matter, dearie? Can't you sleep?
No, Mum.
You're still upset about your little fight with Gemma, eh?
Gemma! Whatever happened to Gemma?
She hit me for no reason. All I did was draw eyebrows on Sandy. Oi, don't laugh. Look at this great big lunch she's given me.
I see it. And I saw the one on her head, too. You gave her that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Now you listen to me, my lad. There'll be plenty of times in your life when people upset you and you feel like lashing out. But no matter how much it hurts, and no matter how much you want to hurt them back, you don't go looking for revenge. You do what's right.
I want to be friends with Gemma again, Mum. What should I do?
Why, you talk to her, of course, you big silly. Ask her what she was feeling and why she did what she did. Try to see things from her point of view. Once you've done that, the rest is easy. You just smile and hold out your hand. That's my boy. Now, time for bed.
Night-night, Mum.
Night-night, son. Don't you worry about a thing now. It'll all be all right in the morning. Good night. Sleep tight, child of Yggdrasil. The sun, it is sleeping, and the night is still. The stars, they watch over you with twinkling eyes to ward off the darkness till dawn arrives.
Have you found him yet?
Not yet, Master. Our forces have scoured the four corners of the world.
Oh my god, it is Final Fantasy VI!
Nowhere to be found.
He is dead then. Good.
I swear, if we wake up in like some isolated fishing village, and Grandpa is dying in a bed, and we have to go catch fish for him, I'm gonna be like, "Wow, I played this before." Ah, the Queen!
Mordegon has played his hand. The game
So
is
elegant.
won. A shroud of deepest darkness has eclipsed the shining sun. And yet, amid the shadows, glimmer tiny specks of light. Faint, flickering flames that rage against the coming of...
I love how the mermaids, like, talk in rhyme.
How can such sparks of hope remain when darkness rules the land?
Sparks of Hope was the name of a game that recently came out, but I can't remember what it was.
Who has the strength to take us down?
I remember looking into it and being, like, on the fence on it. Mario Rabbids! That's what it was. Thank you. Thank you. Did anyone hear anything about that one? Was it any good? I thought the first one was, like, perfectly reasonable. There were a couple areas that I didn't like and got flustered on, but, like, overall I thought it was a good time. Especially because I got it, like, on sale for, like, you know, less than $10. Might have been even cheaper than that. Oh, gosh. Oh, the Academy. Oh, my God. There's the beach.
What happened? Where am I?
I was kidding! I was kidding about waking up on the beach. You know what's a good game? Final Fantasy VI, so what if we just do it again? Well, I even made a Final Fantasy VI reference earlier this game to Sylvando, reminding me of, oh, it's not Edgar. Oh, what's his name? Oh, it's not Edgar. It's not Sabin. Setzer. Yes, Setzer. With, like, the ship.
Oh, there you are. You all right, Sylph?
Alright, squad.
Oh, sure, Davy, honey. I was just getting a little air. Being cooped up in that cabin was driving me crazy, you know?
I don't know how I would fare being a seafarer.
Cheer up, will ya?
Cooped up in the cabin for like weeks on end. At the same time,
That day when Mordegon...
I guess you do get like open air just by walking outside, so...
He was just too powerful. I thought it was the end for me. For all of us. But this is worse than death. To wake up and find everybody gone. And the world consumed by darkness. I'm sorry, David. But I can't do this. I know I should feel lucky to be alive. But without the others, I'm nothing. Nobody.
Right. That's enough of that. Have you lost your marbles?
I love how this game just has like multiple scenes where someone just slaps the shit out of someone. It's like, get your shit together.
You used to. Or did you think saving the world was going to be easy or something?
Oh, David, darling.
Get your shit together, Sylvando.
If a slip of a thing like me was able to get out of that tangle with Mordegon alive, then the others must have done too.
Oh, are we all split up again?
Feeling sorry for
Do we have to go find everybody?
Trying to find them. What would Veronica and Eric say if they saw me?
It's Final Fantasy VI.
That's more bleeding like it.
Okay, alright. If we find the twins, if we find the twins,
now
have joined a cult and just march around a tower outside of like the big bad's fortress, I'm gonna say that, hold on, you're stealing things.
And once we've done that, we can make a start on fixing it.
Sounds like a plan, Sylph. Nearest harbour to here would be over in Gondolia. I'll plot a course right away.
That sounds just perfect, honey. Anchors away! Hoist the mainsail! Gondolia, here we come!
This is great. I watched Fiend play a little bit of Mario Rabbids. Sparks of Hope, like a level or two. I think it was Fiend. I don't think it was Kelsey. I think it was Fiend. But it wasn't far enough into the game to have like a real opinion on it. Oh, you're right, Time. It is a Square game, isn't it? But if anyone's heard anything about Sparks of Hope, let me know, cause like I can keep an eye on that for like Super Sale or something. It's the world of ruin! The world has been ruined. The heroes are scattered across the globe. Go find them, and then... Oh my god, I love it. I love it. Ooh. Damage dealt to undead family monsters increased by 20%. You cannot equip these things. Hold on. I can dual wield. Let me think for a second. The quarterback's currently empty. Oh, I can't use the fun-sized forge. Okay. Well, poop. Where are we going then? Speak to townspeople. What's up, buddy? Ah, someone got their shit stolen.
Bad day? Don't worry.
Oh. You're one of those minstrels.
Sorry, darling. No can do. Look, why don't you just tell...
A problem shared is a problem halved.
That's better. Now we can...
Right. Well, my name's Tetsu. I'm a blacksmith from Hotto, though I haven't been back in a long old while. I'll tell you my story if you really want. But
By the way, I don't know if any of y'all ever watched, what was it called? That 70s show? But apparently yesterday on Netflix, they released a new season called That 90s Show that has, like,
I thought it was
the parent from the first one.
Head home. See how my mother was
I watched a couple episodes. It was, like, surprisingly pretty solid.
I set out on my journey.
So if you like that show, I suggest giving it a shot. See if you like this one.
That just made me even more desperate to get back, of course. I was so worried about her. I managed to make it as far as Gondolia, but then my luck finally ran out. My luggage was stolen by a gang of thieves who've been terrorizing the town. The Beastly Boys, they call themselves. I can't make the journey to Hotto without all my things. Especially not the lilies of the valley I brought for my mother. They're her favorite flower. I wanted to give them to her to say, well, to say sorry for being away for so long. For leaving her all alone.
Oh, honey, believe me, I know exactly how you feel. Fear not, friend. Your mother will get her flowers. Dave and I will make sure of that. All you need
Yeah,
to
show celebrating the 90s.
Oh, well.
I only watched 2 episodes,
sure.
but for a
brothers who run
for a reboot that's probably trying to bank on a lot of nostalgia,
the Beastly Boys have been hanging around.
it was well put together.
One store.
Where it was trying to balance like the nostalgia, hey, remember this thing you used to like, and like doing something new with it.
Dave, darling?
Because I know a lot of the stuff that they reboot is just kind of nostalgia grabs, right? And the entire purpose of the thing is just, hey, remember this thing that you used to love or used to enjoy? Now you get to give me money and you can enjoy it again. And like, it ends up feeling really hollow because it doesn't do anything new with it. It's just like a glimpse back into it briefly, and then it loses the novelty, and it's not very good.
I'm more than just a pretty face, you know?
Well, the first couple episodes were actually kind of good. So, because I used to like that show. Although apparently one of the cast members ended up being like a really like shitty individual. But I don't think they brought that person back for it. The Stall in South, run by the elder of the 2 merchant brothers. I'm very surprised that they started us with Sylvando. I guess they had to do that to have access to the ship, right? I guess if like the whole thing is you have to go around finding everyone, you got to start with the transportation person. Oh, now I'm confused.
What?
Oh, here. Oh, if I want to have to take it, well, let me go ahead and do so. Woohoo! Bye. Listen, let me teach you a lesson. Let me teach you a lesson, chat. If someone ever walks up to you and wants to start a fight, and you're feeling frisky, but then the person you want to start a fight with pulls out 2 swords, not 1 but 2 swords, reevaluate your life decisions. You don't want to mess with someone that's just going to bust out 2 swords. Go ahead and back off at that point. This is what the Beastly Boys should have learned. But they didn't, and now they have been whacked by 2 swords. You want to say why everyone hates the Arknights Triple S now? Okay, tell me about it. Yeah, hit me up with it. Is it a...
Now, if you don't mind.
I'm hoping it's one of those, like, good kind of hates, and not one of those, wow, this is actually miserable hates. But I'm not optimistic.
What we gonna do with this horrible lot then, Sylv?
Well, Beastly they may be, but they're not exactly the dangerous thugs we heard about. They can barely swing a sword. What's your story, boys, huh?
We didn't start out as criminals. We were fishermen. And very happy fishermen at that. But after Yggdrasil fell, we couldn't take the boats out anymore. Have you seen the sea lately? It's swarming with monsters.
Things were just impossible. Most days, we barely had anything to eat.
The world might as well have ended that day. We lost our families. Lost everything. And no one came to help us. So we had to choose between a life of crime or starving to death. And that's no choice at all.
Watch closely, darlings. This is just an ordinary steel pike, yes?
Imagine a deck builder that forced you to keep adding chaff. Each stage is starting at a higher difficulty. Then these have inflated stats while you're trying to set the buffs you need. Oh, yeah, that does not sound great. Because, like, a big thing about deck builder games is, like, trying to remove as much chaff as possible.
From arms to...
Wait.
Who's for fresh bread,
Wait,
huh?
what? Did I just see what I think I saw?
Bon appetit, beastly boys. Eat your fill and
What?
forget your wicked ways.
I was looking at chat, so I might be mistaken. I was looking at chat for a second, and then I glanced back. Did Sylvando just make bread appear out of midair?
Wait! Who are you?
Every day's great at your Juness.
Me?
Hey, Quinn! Thank you so much for that resub. 16 months. Let me get you your Senti bests. How you doing, friend? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Really appreciate it. Look at all them Senti bests. How are you doing today, Quinn? You really like it in concept, but the fact that the order in which you get ops is random is eh. Yeah, it seems like it has potential, but isn't like optimized, like isn't actually like made quite as fun as it could be. Because a big thing of deck builders is supposed to be like having a deck full of chaff at the beginning that like suddenly gets better and better the more you do it. And you get to replace a lot of your bad cards with good cards or remove your bad cards entirely so you get your good cards more often. How's your day been, Quinn? I saw that I missed a Quinn Discord stream yesterday, which I'm very disappointed to miss. I hope it was fun, though. Hope you got to play, I think it was Xenoblade? And have a good time?
Thank goodness. They're still in one piece. Now I can go home to my mother with my head held high. Thank you, Mr. Sylvando. Oh, here. It's not much, but I want you to have these.
Oh, Tetsu.
Oh, it was P3 that you were playing. Oh, did you have...
Sure, they're wonderful.
What was it well made? Like, are you excited? Are you having fun with it? I mean, I know you said you had a good time with it, but like... So far I've heard like nothing but good things. People seem to really like the P3, and we'll play it eventually. I'm looking forward to getting around to it as well. I figure I'll probably play it after this one.
But I've got a feeling you'll be just fine. Bye for now.
Ta-da! Here, you all right, Sylv?
Oh, I'm better than all right, darling. I found it. My purpose
Thanks,
in life.
Sarah Noah.
My raison d'etre. You know how I've been so down in the dumps thinking about all the despair and suffering in the world? Well, if that's what's making me so unhappy...
This game you absolutely love, but you're trying to get to see it from Dempsey's perspective. And the small difference... Oh, perfect!
Help make
Yeah, I've heard the overarching story is the same, but there's a lot of like fun little differences.
Save the world with some grand heroic
Yo,
gesture.
Omni,
That doesn't
Amaria,
mean
thank you so much for
can't
those
do it
raids.
one
Let me
smile at a
get that
time.
shout out feature going.
That's my Sylve.
What were y'all playing today?
We heard everything you just said.
Oh, I have to wait a minute to get the second one. Hey, Amaria. Hey, Omni. Hey, hey, Dale. Hey, Marcher. Welcome on in. Going to sleep, but I hope I have a good stream. Thanks. Yeah, I really appreciate the raid. Thank you for sharing the community with me. We're playing Dragon Quest XI for the first time. It's super fun. We just had like huge, big story moments.
You have to let us help people.
So now we're
done
kind
with
of
our
like
life of
the
crime.
group is
Thanks
scattered
to
and we have to go find them all again. So we're having a good time.
Tag along.
Game good.
Well, I hope you understand it won't be easy. I can't guarantee you'll get home in one piece. We don't care. Well, in that case,
But what were y'all playing today? And I hope the stream went well. Welcome on in, everyone from the raid. Yo, we got 3 new friends.
Now, as luck would have it, I've got you all a welcome gift. Here, take one each now. Don't be greedy. Oh, they're simply fabulous. Darlings, you look splendid.
I don't get it, Sylve.
What is this, Sylve?
They're the presents dear old Tetsu gave us. If we're going to be traveling around spreading happiness,
So basically,
and laughter, we'll
due
need
to
you
our own
to follow,
ignorance,
no?
due to our own, you know,
All right,
getting
we're
bamboozled,
all set. Let's
we've
get
kind
out
of
there and
caused,
bring some
you know,
sunshine
the world of
into the
ruin to
world.
happen. And now Sylvando has decided it is his mission to bring happiness to the world again.
Parade starts right here.
So we're gonna make a parade, apparently. Yeah! Okay, let's see if the shout-out thing works again for Amaria. Hey, it worked! Yeah, so definitely follow Omni and Amaria, friends of the stream. Lovely, lovely individuals. Cannot hype them up enough. Amaria, my co-streamer for the Somnium Files on most Fridays. We're now working through Nirvana Initiative. It's been great. It's very fun to be on the other end of the co-streams where like I'm the one that's played the game and my co-streamer has not played the game. Normally, you know, those of you that watch over here are used to me not knowing what's going on and Bamfy having a lot of fun, like, messing with me a little bit, but also helping me out all the time. And I've tried to do my best to be that way for Amaria. Really, really fun. Where am I going? Hato. Sure. And I don't have Zoom anymore, so we gotta actually leave. I'm glad you're liking P3, Quinn. Like I said, I'll probably play it after this one. I'm sure we might do a palette cleanser between the two. That's just like something different than super long JRPG. But Persona 3 is getting played soon. I'm so happy it's only 20 bucks. I was expecting it to be like near full price. So the fact that, you know, they made it reasonable is wonderful. I think I want to try to avoid as many enemies as possible.
Leave it to me.
Oh, just kidding. I get like the whole squad. Hey, I have 5 people now. Hey Tass, you're strongly considering Persona 3? Yeah, so I haven't played 3 myself. But I've been wanting to for a while, and I've heard nothing but positive things about it. and now it's like $20 on Steam. I'm almost certainly going to play it soon. And I'm very much looking forward to it. I mean, you know that I love Persona 5. And I liked 4 a lot as well. Backlog's pretty backed up, loaded at 13 Sentinels. 13 Sentinels is another one of those games that I've had people suggest to me. I've heard it's really good. I have not seen it myself. Like, sometimes there'll be games that I've watched other people play and I know are good. 13 Sentinels is one that I've just heard word of mouth is good. But I haven't heard anything bad about it, which is usually a good sign. I think they heard the feedback about price after 3. Yeah, because when they released SMT 3, it was like pretty much full price, right? On Steam. And I remember I paid like almost full price for like the game on Switch. Same with Persona 4 if I recall correctly.
Victory!
Or at least like more than $20. So Persona 3 being $20 is just, it's fantastic. I don't have to worry about like making it work. SMT3 was solid. Yeah, so SMT3 was the first SMT game I played. My takeaway from it was I enjoyed the combat system. I am a strong advocate now that the press turn system is the most well-designed for friends in a line JRPG battle system. Like turn-based for friends in a line like thing going on. I love the press turn system. It's phenomenal. There was like basically no real story for SMT3, and some of it was just like obscenely hard for like no reason. But I ended up liking SMT enough to play SMT5 when it came out. Loved SMT5. Absolutely adored SMT5. Like, the visuals, the quality of life, the combat system was just fantastic. And then when I liked that one, I ended up playing SMT4, and I would probably say that SMT4 is like peak SMT for me. I think 5 had a couple like quality of life improvements that were really nice and easier to play than 4, but the story of 4 was really, really, really good, which is something that was missing in 3 and 5 for me. Yeah, I 100% agree that SMT5 improves on the foundations of 3 in every way. Like, I don't use the terms, like, strictly better very often in video games. I think SMT5 is strictly better than SMT3. Like, I think everything that SMT3 does well, SMT5 also does well or better. And then it also does things well that, like, I didn't enjoy in SMT3. Like, loved it, loved it, loved it. 13 Sentinels is lower than you thought it would be, but still very good. Yeah, so, and there was also, what was it, Soul Hackers, that I heard was good, but then people kind of didn't love the ending, and so it kind of fell off for people. I haven't played Soul Hackers yet either. Keep hearing great things about 4, and you have it, but haven't gotten around to it. It's my favorite SMT, I think. It's like neck and neck with 5 for kind of different reasons. Oh, wait, no. This is the way I want. I think if you got around to it, especially if you liked 5, I think if you got around to 4, you would really like it. It's just, you know, it's always hard to start a long JRPG. Yeah, so that's the thing. So in 3 and 5, the story is like very mediocre, if existent at all. But like the combat's so good that I love it. 4 has the incredible combat, and like the story is really good. I really like the story. Hopefully they can get SMT4 in a system. Yeah, I agree. Like if they put SMT4 on Steam, I would be all on it. You do recommend Soul Hackers? They put out a quality of life patch. Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, it's still on my wish list on Steam, so whenever it goes on sale, I'll like try to scoop it up. You would put it highly? Yeah. That's kind of where I'm at too. Like, there's a really long list of games I want to play. And Soul Hackers is on it, but it's not as high as some other ones. Which is kind of where I expect Octopath Traveler 2 to wind up being. Where I keep saying, I want to play this at some point, but I'd rather play this other thing first. And that just keeps happening for, like, a long time. Oh, this place is swarming with Crabos. Let's go get a Crabo. Yeah, I'm also glad it's a reasonable price for everyone, Quinn. Like, it's really, really nice that it feels like they put it out so people had access to it instead of as, like, a huge money grab. Which is a nice change of pace from a lot of, like, re-releases that I see. Like, obviously they do it to make money, but by putting it at a reasonable price, like, it's kind of a win-win instead of a, for 60 bucks you can play this game that we kind of just ported. Octopath 1 was one of your favorite JRPGs in years. You like its combat more than press turn. So I talked a little bit earlier about Octopath for me. I really liked the combat of Octopath. I thought the combat was fantastic. And there were a lot of things I wanted to like about Octopath. My big hang-up was, like, I didn't really care about the story whatsoever, and I didn't really enjoy... I love these people with, like, the little things. I really didn't enjoy how it was, like, 8 mini-stories that had nothing to do with one another. Unless you did, like, the super ultimate ultra-hard secret boss at the end. Meanwhile, the same people made Triangle Strategy, which was probably my second favorite game that was released in 2022 of what I've played behind Horizon Forbidden West. I thought they absolutely knocked Triangle Strategy's story out of the park. And obviously, I love the combat system. You know, the strategy games are my cup of tea for sure. So, I'm really optimistic, hoping that they kind of learned their lesson from the complaints that people had of Octopath 1 and the things that they did well in Triangle Strategy, and maybe kind of merge it where you get a really good story like Triangle Strategy with a really cool combat system like Octopath, and it all comes together and it's like fantastic. That's what I'm hoping for. Yeah, I saw that the 3DS eShop is closing, which is kind of sad. So I love Nintendo. Like, I'm a Nintendo fanboy for sure. But, I really do hate how hard they make it to play, like, their classic games. And, like, you know, the 3DS eShop is closing. And, you know, not all of the games are coming to Switch from old consoles or anything. Triangle Strategy was so good. It really was, Quinn. It was fantastic. There are very few games that I finish and then immediately start a second playthrough of. And Triangle Strategy was one of them. I ended up doing like 3 playthroughs of Triangle Strategy so I could get like all the different things. And then, what was the other one I did like that? I think I did that for SMT5, where we finished it and I immediately like started the game over, but I never finished the second playthrough. Yeah, it's gonna be super sad. It's gonna be super sad. Yeah, I'm in. Two more people. Downtown Gallipolis. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna head to Gallipolis. You've done like 3 or 4 playthroughs of SMT5? Yeah. And I kind of wanted to do, like, finish the playthrough, and then I got caught up in a different game. Which happens to me a lot, where I'll be like, oh, I'll do this more on my own off-stream. And then, like, I just find something else to do instead. Not on purpose, it just kind of happens. Look at these friends, like, super hyped. I want to have a squad that just follows me around and, like, does whatever this is. Bum, 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 bum. You never did beat... Oh, we tried for like a stream and a half to beat the super boss. It was such a hard fight, and I didn't succeed. I ended up giving up. But it was a really cool fight. Like, it was really well designed and well made. I wasn't able to beat it. Sometimes I fight super bosses and I just go, I don't care about this. This is dumb. Like, it's nearly impossible unless you get lucky. But that was a well designed super boss. I just was unsuccessful. I heard there's a really good super boss in Persona 5 Royal. Amario was telling me that she, like, put a lot of effort into finally beating it. But I haven't done, like, the New Game Plus on it yet. Tass, did you ever... Speaking of Octopath, did you ever, like, figure out the Tressa cheese? Because the Tressa cheese is, like, one of my favorite, like, aha game-breaking moments I've ever come up with. Or ever, like, stumbled upon. I should say come up with, actually stumble upon. Oh my gosh. Where you're just like, hold on. I think it's called, like, Runecaster or something, and it's like, the next thing I do works on everyone, now I'm gonna sidestep, and now everyone can't get hit for, like, 3 turns. Rune Lord, yeah, oh gosh. I was just like, mind blown. Loved it. Has 2 different super bosses. Oh, separate and then together Blue Braid? Because I think I was thinking of Together is the one I was talking about. I'm going to save. I hope that makes sense what I'm saying. I don't want to spoil it for anyone that doesn't know the super boss yet. Yeah, separate and together? Okay. So that was something I did like about Octopath. Being able to, like, mix and match and come up with creative ways to solve your problems with, like, the mechanics they've given you was really neat. Love the combat system. Alright, we want to go to the circus and be like, hey friends, you want to join the circus? For the church. Oh yeah, I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. Hey, person juggling, you want to join the squad? Red, yellow, or blue? Red? Hey! We did it. Alright, well that's one. I'm trying to think of my favorite super boss. I imagine it's got to be something from Final Fantasy XII. Because I, like, 100% completed that game. But I don't think it's, like, the 99 Trials or whatever. I don't think it's the judges. Like, I hated the judges. Oh, Blue Braid, does it really? Theater Rhythm is February? Chat, are y'all excited for Rhythm Game streams? Yeah, I heard the Octopath Super Boss is really, really good. It's, like, challenging and it takes a while, but, like, you can navigate it well if you understand the mechanics and stuff. Can you play two-person? Can you play two-person theater rhythm? Because, you know, maybe we'll get some, maybe I'll be able to convince you to hop on with me for a stream, Quinn. If we can theater rhythm together. Eyes emoji. Next problem is you have to fight through 8 other bosses before it. Oh God! Are you serious? Northwest of the city. Oh my gosh! Yeah, that would be super discouraging, where it's just like, alright, I guess I gotta start over. Oh, a horse! Nay, it's Margarita, Sylvando's trusty steed. Margarita, darling. It's my Margarita. Speaking of margaritas, that is my favorite drink. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I love me margaritas. Both lime and strawberry. You put salt on the rim for the lime ones, you put sugar on the rim for the strawberry ones. You definitely would if it's an option? Okay, we need to look into this then, Quinn, because as I said, eyes emoji. I think there was like 2-player that you could do in Melody of Memory. I had to stop for a second and think of what it was called because I always call it Mom. And I was like, wait, what's it actually called? It will have PvP? Is there a way to do like co-op? I mean, PvP is also fine, but it's like a 30-minute grind just to get back to it. Yeah, that sounds like it would like discourage me. Fights aren't hard, but you can die and it takes a long time. Shoutouts to the time I was playing Final Fantasy XII and died to, oh god, what was it? It's not Yasmit. I know Yasmit. It's the one, is it Hell Dragon? No, it's not Hell Dragon. There's like a boss in Final Fantasy XII that just has like literally millions of HP. And I spent so long trying to kill it, running in and out of a room to reset it so I could heal. And then I eventually failed and was just like devastated. I think Sylvando would dual wield Vuvuzelas if he could. Not that you've heard anyway, none of the other rhythm games have it. I'm very much looking forward to it. This will be my first like theater rhythm game or type thing, whatever like the thing is called. Yeah, join the circus. Really? 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 Does it have to be called a dollop? Like... What's it do though? It sells for 1 gold. Who is buying horse poop for 1 gold? Who? Show yourself. Tell me where you are so I can ask you why. Here's poop. $1, please. A dollop of daisy. See, that's why I wanted it to not be called a dollop, because immediately my mind started singing the jingle. Do a dollop of daisy. Fertilizer! Oh, you know what? Good call, chat. Yeah, that's who's buying it. Yeah, that makes sense. Is the horse's name Daisy? Oh, yeah, we're doing the level 70 Alliance raids? I love the 70 Alliance raids. Rabanaster is so good. The number of times that hash browns killed me. Hellworm is the one I'm thinking of. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's like the trial Hellworm that's like in like some underground area where you have to unlock a puzzle by walking through rooms in a certain way, and then like the door opens, and then like that enemy's there, it's got like millions of HP. And then that's the one I'm thinking of, yeah. 13 Super Boss? Oh, what was 13 Super Boss? I love Final Fantasy 13. I don't know if I did their Super Boss though. Yo, have a great night, Penguin. Thank you so much for hanging out. Yeah, like, I think I'll be wrapping up myself soon. To the back. A short stream, but that's what happens when you start late. Oh, this way. Hey, circus leader.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Been a stupid long
boys
day.
and girls,
Well, thank you for hanging out, Penguin. I hope you get some good sleep. The driving around looking for windshield wipers did not sound fun to me. Hellworm was in the Sochin Cave Palace. Yes! That's the one I'm thinking of.
what better way to show off our
Periodically make itself invulnerable.
than to fill the big top
Ooh.
with joy.
Yeah, I don't think I fought that one. That sounds like a fun fight.
Exuberance.
I don't think I did that one
And
myself,
believe
though.
me, that's what's going to happen. Because tonight, for one night only, for the first time since the
Now, I think I did everything in 13-2. 13-2 is probably like... It's not my favorite Final Fantasy game, by any stretch of the imagination. But the gap of like how much I enjoyed it compared to how much I expected to enjoy it going in is by far the highest. Like, I loved 13-2. I had a lot of fun with it. I did all the super bosses, including the one where it's just like 1v1. It's like you as Lightning versus Caius, and you're just like, let's go.
Clap your hands, stamp your feet, and get ready to smile like you forgot.
SMT Devil Survivor Overclocked is a thing. I've been watching, I think it's iZombie has been doing an SMT game. I don't know if it's Demon Summoner or Devil Survivor or I get a lot of them confused. But the game looks fun. 13-2 has a nearly identical super boss. Oh, okay.
Alright, everybody. It's time to turn those frowns upside down.
I love the voice acting that Sarah Noah does in this game. It's Sylvando is the same voice actor as Sarah Noah in Triangle Strategy. And you can just tell he's having a good time with it. Yeah, it's so fun. There's also a character named Hendrik, who I know the voice, and I have not been able to place it. So hopefully we see him again soon, and chat can help me. Unfortunately, he just shows up every once in a while.
I've got to hand it to you. That was like nothing else this circus has ever seen. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
From the bottom of my heart.
Darling, please. I just did a few party tricks, that's all.
Oh, Quinn, I found a new outfit for Jade
Keeping the show going in these dark
that I think is also super cute in like a totally different way. But unfortunately, Jade's not in the party right now, so I can't show
Follow
you.
me. I've always been a firm believer in the healing.
I just want to know why Square Enix does not have like multiple Jade figurines.
These people need it now more than ever. I don't think I ever told you who taught me about that.
Because Jade is by far my favorite character in this
when I was
game.
just a child. She was simply the most incredible performer. She led a parade of people out of a kingdom destroyed by monsters and onto a new home and a brighter future.
Yeah. Apparently Square Enix figures are kind of sketchy sometimes. And that's even with like the major ones, like, you know, Final Fantasy VII ones.
Were lucky enough to
Well, apparently a lot of their like smaller, I don't know if smaller is the right word, but
just as
other IPs aren't like the best at being monetized.
we never saw her again. The rumors were that she died when she was still young.
That's right, yeah, like Square Enix was like really struggling before Yoshi P like
They say
completely saved 14 and turned it around, right?
and they got married. So it seems.
Isn't Square Enix the place that...
Before her untimely
I don't know if I want to open this can of worms, but I'm going to anyways. Isn't Square Enix the company that like
her face as she proudly led those
decided
people out
to announce how
spreading joy and
much they would get into like NFTs last year, and nobody liked that?
Well, if I needed inspiration to keep the circle
Yeah,
going,
okay.
You've provided it
Yeah.
in spades.
Mhm.
The show must go on.
Mhm.
These people
Yeah.
need some.
So like NFTs are obviously dead by now because like the concept was dead on arrival. It was so dumb.
Did you hear
But I
that,
digress.
darlings?
Most places have given up on them and realized, okay, there's no market for this. But Square Enix is still like, hold on. What if we give you this place that makes Tomb Raider, so that we can have money to do NFT stuff or something like that? I don't remember the exact
Would you mind
process.
if we came with you?
I just remember reading a bunch of stuff and being like, what are you doing? Why?
It's going to need some
It should be. It could be argued that Yoshi P stays Square Enix. Oh, I definitely think that's possible.
The more the merrier, of course.
Praise be to Yoshi P.
Ringmaster has to say, don't you?
So a bunch of Western studios. Yeah, I think Tomb Raider was one of them, right?
You boys go with Sylv.
Which is a shame because let me tell you,
I'll be
the trilogy of Tomb Raider games that they came out with over the past like handful of years or however long it is,
Take good
those games were great. Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, fantastic games. Great time, loved them.
Life
Had a
and the
wonderful,
happiness
wonderful
restoring
time playing
trade
those.
isn't all fun and games, you know? I'm going to be training you hard, and I expect you to become.
And I know we made a lot of
and
jokes
the
while I was
very
playing through
best
them on
in the
stream
business.
that I could not say Lara Croft correctly at all. I kept calling her Laura, and like chat kept memeing on me for like saying her name wrong. But they did an awesome job with her character. Like she was super cool. So hopefully whoever like has it now makes some good games with the IP. Hey, I can like. It's so weird that this is like the Sylvando show now. I would have never guessed that this was like. If you had told me we were gonna have a different character to control, I would have guessed Jade. And if it wasn't Jade, I would have guessed Veronica. Heard a lot of good stuff about Tomb Raider over the years, never played one. So I never played any of the old Tomb Raiders. Someone gifted me the first of the Square Enix, like, recent Tomb Raiders. And I tried it out eventually, and, like, really enjoyed it, so I bought the other two, and really enjoyed those also. I don't know if they're the types of games that, like, everyone would enjoy, but I enjoyed them. So... Oh, where are we going now? To Hato. Oh, yeah. Hey, Not, how's it going? Going good? Welcome on in, welcome on in. I love the little first time chat message that like Twitch gives you now. It like really pops so I can be sure to see people the first time they come in and talk to them. Because the way it used to be was sometimes I would just miss it because, you know, chat goes by fast sometimes. And now I get to see it. Played a lot of So this is my first ever Dragon Quest game. I've never played the series before. I'm really liking this game. I have been pleasantly surprised by the story and the characters. Like the combat system and level up system is good too. But the characters and story have been really fun. It has a good balance between a serious things going on, but having a lot of good humor and dialogue and like charm to it. It's a really tough balance to strike sometimes, and I think this game has found it really well. This is the definitive edition or something like that. I don't know if that's S. It's the thing that's free on PlayStation Plus. S is definitive, okay. Funnily enough, I know Kizu started playing this recently. What's up, friends? And I also saw Monako, who I watch stream all the time, because Monako's stream is fantastic, if you don't follow Monako Rocket. She's been streaming this, but now she's ahead of me, because I took a week off after the stuff going on. Yeah, thanks for the follow. So, she's ahead of me now, so I can't watch her play it. Which is the worst. You forgot how the game goes, so you get to ask. Okay, so basically what's happened is we just got to Yggdrasil and gave them our orbs, and then the big bad bamboozled us, much like Kefka bamboozles people, and basically brought the world into darkness, and everyone got like obliterated and scattered across the continent. And now we are Sylvando. And I'm assuming that the ultimate goal is to find our friends again, so that we can go beat up the big bad. Yeah, we got this. Some of the south of Hato. Yeah, easy peasy. Don't worry, friend. Sylvando has this. Because of spoilers? Yeah, if you're uncertain on that, you know, I'm sure we can... I'm sure, like, it'll come up eventually, like, naturally, right? Usually the rules on spoilers around here is, like, I'm good on things where it's, like, quality of life stuff. Like, hey, did you know you could do it this way? Or, hey, if you do this, like... this friend. Whereas normally we kind of hold off on, you know, actual spoilers. I'm gonna grab the 3DS remakes for the eShop closes. The Etrian Odyssey games didn't go on sale? Oh, I don't think I know those. We have 6 people on the field, and now I have a question. You've now shown me I can have 6 people on the battlefield. So why do you keep me to only having 4 with my friends?
That's beastly.
Uh-oh, it's pepped. A little pep in its step. Oh, how much health does this thing have?
2, 4, 6, 8. Going to get you feeling great.
How? Yeah, there we go. You can't have 6 any other way, unfortunate. It's another Atlas title? You haven't played 11 Ages, so you're used to 9. So, chat has told me, again, I haven't played any other Dragon Quest, but chat has told me if I get interested in Dragon Quest, the next one I should play is 8, and then 9. Seems to be the consensus. In terms of, like, being the best ones. 9 is your favorite? Etrian Odyssey are hardcore dungeon crawlers. The Persona Q games borrow heavily from them. When you say dungeon crawler, do you mean like that section in the bonus thing of P4G where like the dungeon is like you start at the very beginning and you have like no items and you have to navigate it and it's like randomly generated? Unknown member! Alright, I guess we're not gonna, like, get our squad. We're just gonna, like, make a new squad. Oh, that's not possible right now. Okay. Hot is this way. Your Cartridge of 9 broke? No, not really. EO dungeons are set paths, but you have to make your own map. Party competition is pretty flexible. 5 characters split between a front and back. Oh, interesting! Yeah, I don't think I've heard of this.
Yoo-hoo! Tetty wetty woo!
I'll have to look into this.
Sylvando, you came!
But of course I did! And who's this ravishing young thing?
And shoutouts. I always forget to do this, but remember we do have a Discord where you can chat about the games,
and you
music, art stuff, all sorts of things, just general nonsense. And that's the best way to see when the stream is going live. I don't have a Twitter. The only notifications you're going to get from me are from Discord saying, "Hey, I'm going live." So it's the best way to keep up with the stream and all the things going on. So anyone interested, check that out.
But now he is home. My worries clear like the clouds. And all thanks to you.
Sounds like the same person. Yeah, I had one at one point, and then I was just like, nah, I need to be off of this. Then you made at least some of the games under the title Etrian Odyssey Untold that have more story.
Soldier of Smile.
Can someone define what you mean by make your own maps?
All right, listen up, boys.
Like, that's the part that's confusing me.
We all know what a dark place the world is these days. But if there's one thing I've learned by helping people like Tetsu here, it's the power of the smile. No matter how bad things get, no matter how much you cry or how powerless you feel, a single grin can bring hope for a better tomorrow.
Oh my, that outfit is incredible.
Nothing this world needs more than
the game doesn't give you maps, you have to draw it yourself. So you fill in walls.
What we're going to give it.
It's such a lower screen to explore. You have a map, but it's empty. Some of the new ones are filling the squares as you go, but you have to mark out the past walls and features. That sounds wild. That sounds so interesting.
Plain old Sylvia, cheeky toe.
The game is first person, everything's on a grid.
Oh.
There's special symbols or colors for switches and treasures.
Spreading smiles if we're mistering and sirring left and right, eh? Fair
that sounds so cool. I've never heard of this type of thing. Let me rephrase. I don't remember hearing about this. I am sure if it's an Atlas game, someone has told me about it before in chat. But as frequent viewers of the stream know, I have the memory of a goldfish.
Yeah! I mean, yeah!
I often forget some things. I have really good memory on some things and terrible ones on others, and there's no rhyme or reason to it.
This parade's gonna change everything. I just know.
As you move along, squares will be filled in you draw with details.
From this
also, 2 Persona
forth,
games in the style.
journey
PQ and PQ2.
vanquishing the blight.
You have
of
mentioned them before
despair
during PQ Persona
with
Q.
righteous power of happiness. I hear
They have actual demos on 3DS. Yes, I 100% have a quote-unquote 3DS near me. As that is how we played Shin Megami Tensei 4. Because it is only available on the 3DS, and therefore, if I played it, I had to have had the 3DS, right? Like, we're all in agreement here? For legal purposes, I 100% have a 3DS. All joking aside, Bamfy sent me her 3DS, and I played it, and I sent it back to her, so I don't have it right now.
like to join you in spreading sunlight.
All right, boys. Me and my mum have made a little something that's going to knock your socks off.
You know about from download a ton of 3DS demos? Gosh, you know what I miss? I miss every game having a demo. Because there was a period of time where it felt like everything I was playing on consoles had a demo that I could download. Or like a disc that you could get from like a GameStop. That was just like the demo. PlayStation used to have like a demo disc that had like 10 games on it. And I remember it was in like the display case at the mall at like Sears or whatever. And so I was a kid and my mom would be like, we're going to... Oh my god. I'm beautiful.
Oh my, I love it.
My brain just turned off, by the way. I was in the middle of saying something and I lost it. I have no idea what I was saying.
Yeah.
I am beautiful. I am fabulous.
Need our help in case you've forgotten.
Look out, world.
Here we come!
I love it. Incredible.
I know you're still out there. All of you. We'll meet again soon. I just know it. And until then, I'll be doing my best to make the world a better place.
This game is so good! I love it! Chat, how have y'all been hiding Dragon Quest from me for all these years? I would love to save, thank you. But yeah, so PlayStation used to have this like thing of demos, and it would be like 10 games, and it would give you like a level or two of each of the games to see if you liked the game, and then you could go buy the whole thing if you wanted. And I miss where most games had a demo. I always get like super excited when games have demos now, like Triangle Strategy did, and like Bravely Default 2 did. Yeah, this is my first one too, Tass. It's, as I was saying a little bit ago, it really strikes the balance between an interesting story, but like also having fun with it and having charm and being entertaining. It's not like super duper serious at all times, but there are stakes that you care about. Characters are really, really fun. There's a lot of funny cutscenes. Like, I'm having a wonderful time with this game. Another update to brick the demo? Really? You already have hundreds of hours of JRPGs? Yeah, that's the problem, right? So, the problem for me is that they come out with games faster than I can finish the ones I want to play. And so the backlog never decreases. It always increases. For example, in the last handful of months, we've played a bunch of fun games. But then, Soul Hackers came out, and I haven't played that. And, like, Bravely Default... Or, I'm sorry, Octopath Traveler 2 is coming out, and I haven't played that. Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope, I haven't got to play that yet. Definitely a long one, but it's lighthearted enough to be pretty chill. Yeah, exactly. I wasn't sure what I was getting into, but I'm really happy that I did. Like, they've done a good job. Oh my... We're gonna get, like, a section with each of the squad? We're gonna have a section with each of the squad instead of just going and finding them? It's even better than I wanted! Here's our outfit, Quinn. Here's our cute little outfit now. I love it. Hi, Jade.
You're not from around here, are you?
It's super cute.
Well, let me give you a piece of advice. One traveler to another.
I might like the bunny suit a little bit more, but I like the suit. Yeah, Jade's my favorite by far. I love Jade.
Enough to make your hair stand on end.
I mean, I like a lot of the characters in the game,
Thanks for the warning, but I'm going in anyway.
but I love Jade.
If the people there are suffering, I can't leave them to their fate. Things are bad enough these days without that.
Blimey, there aren't many like you around. Most people.
We got this from the academy. This is like the school outfit.
Well, good luck
We went to an academy that's like based in not France. I love her hair.
I know I'm not alone in this.
Like, I love the really, really long ponytail. Is it still called a ponytail if it's that long? I actually don't know. But I also like the front too, like the part that she has. Yeah, it is. Okay. For those of you that are new here, we occasionally just ask like really random questions that jump in my mind because I have no filter sometimes. And I'm just like, wait a second, is that the right word to use? Oh gosh, it is past midnight, isn't it? We started late. Yeah, I probably should stop. Let's find... Okay, where are we? Oh, where are we? I don't... Oh, up there. Okay, yeah, Octagonia should have a church. So what we'll do is go up here and save. Thank you for that reminder. I definitely, like, am trying to keep with the time that I want to stop. Yeah, it's very easy to lose track of time. Oh, I saved right at the beginning of this, didn't I? When I switched to Jade. Okay. You was actually a little worried at this part? Because you got the characters the same level? And then you're like, oh, wait a second, hold on. Oh, so this is like a little dungeon area.
Monsters inside the city. Then the rumors were true.
Uh-oh.
Insolent fool! How dare you defy us? Someone needs to...
I also recognize Jade's voice actress.
Time to put an end to your hyper-annoying antics, once and for all.
Not so fast!
But I cannot... I feel like I landed on it previously, but I don't remember right now. Oh, yes. It's Lise. It's Lise from Final Fantasy XIV. Because when we first got Jade, she was also like a punch kicker. She didn't have like a weapon. She was just like a monk. And we kind of popped off really hard about that.
Oh, thanks. I think I'd be able to look after myself.
Surprising nobody.
Wait, you're under the whole...
I like the character that
too, right?
Lise voices.
Yeah. You made it all the way to the semifinals. Jade, wasn't it? Oh, picked a heck of a time to come back.
Yes, Jade has many brain cells. She's
I've been visiting places where people are in trouble.
If I was trying to break it down, she wouldn't be like the scholar of the group, like that probably go to the actual scholar.
So I came here as quickly as I could.
But she's definitely like the one with her head on her shoulders.
Well, we've had it pretty tough. As soon as Yggdrasil fell, this creep called Booga showed up and took the place over. Started using us humans as his slaves.
She's basically like the pseudo main character.
About to let monsters
from what I can tell.
Without a fight, though. A bunch of them
I would say she's like Yuna
but we've heard
to the Luminaries Titus.
In the end, it got so I couldn't bear to just stand by and watch things go to hell.
It seems like she's like a very, very relevant and important character to the story. It's like just as much her story as his.
That worked out.
Oh, that one's good. That one's good. I know we already talked about you having a long backlog, so I'm not gonna tell you to get to that one. But Final Fantasy X is in like my top tier of Final Fantasy games of like full blown S tier. I love them. Is 12, 6, and 9. I think those three are basically perfect. And then the very like half tier below that is 10 and 4, and I love those games. And then there's like another tier break where a bunch of them that I think are really, really fun are, and that includes like 13, 2, 5, 7, 13. Alright. I am going to go to this church up here. And we're going to see if we can save. I know we've already technically saved, but I just want to see if I can, like, save in here so I don't have to watch those cutscenes again. And it looks like I can. So we're going to save. Perfect. And then when we play next time, we'll do the Jade Pathing and see what's up. So I want to thank you all for hanging out. It was really nice. I always love it when we get to have a good time, play some games, chat about games. This game's good. Let me see if I can find someone to send you all to. We've got a couple raids today. Let's see if we can pass on the raids. Meet some new people. Thanks again to Quinn for that resub, to Omni and Amaria for those raids, for everyone for spending your evening with me. I do know there are a lot of streams on Twitch, and the fact that you spend your evening with me, it means a lot. I appreciate it. Hope you all have a wonderful night. We should be back. We should be back tomorrow. And then probably off on Tuesday. But keep an eye on the Discord, and I'll let you know if that's true or not. Almost certainly next Saturday we will do our Games with Chat stream where we play Pokemon against each other, where we make our own teams and just battle. But I'll make sure, and I'll put that in the Discord if that's once that's official. I'm gonna send you over to Skybills. I love Skybills. Playing Breath of the Wild. I've been seeing a lot of people play Breath of the Wild. I think people are getting ready to play the sequel. And I'm looking forward to that one too. I think that's April. But yeah, have a great night.